Everybody, and welcome back to CuddlesRUs. So today we're going to be diving into the brand new public test client patch 1.2.30.0 for Dune Awakening. Funcom just pushed this update live on the PTC, and it brings some huge tech side features, quality of life improvements, and a massive new system the community has been waiting for: character transfers. Before we get into it though, remember, everything in this video applies only to the public test client, not the main live servers. At least not yet anyway. Grab your still suits and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first up, this is for those of you who are interested in testing it on the PTC. So to test the transfers properly, Funcom opened two new worlds in each region, Transfer World 1 and Transfer World 2. These worlds only contain 2 Haga Basin sieges, and each player gets 10 transfer tickets. Your first transfer will drop you to 9 tickets, but don't worry, your tickets reset back to 10 after 1 hour. This is so players can test transfers over and over again without running out. But here's the important part. The Base Reconstruction Tool is not in this PTC build. That means you cannot transfer your base yet, and that's why the main PTC server is still closed. So once the Base Backup Tool is added, Funcom will be opening the main server as well. Now, after looking over the patch notes, the big feature of this patch is those character transfers. Players can now transfer your character, your entire inventory, your bank contents, your Solari, plus anything you stored in your vehicle backup tool or the upcoming base replicator tool. Transfers start from the server browser or the server menu, but you must physically be in Haga Basin. You'll get a full warning list of items you'll lose, and you'll have to type in a confirmation phrase to proceed. If your character name is already taken on the target server, you'll be asked to choose a new name. Transfers are final. If you want to move back, it'll cost you another transfer token. And while your transfer is in progress, no other characters on the account can begin a transfer. Once complete, you'll spawn at Griffin's Reach in your new world. Now, if the server tokens are going to be a thing in the live server, I have no idea. We will have to wait and see if that is something that comes to be. But I can definitely see it being something that is, in order to stop people from just transferring continuously. Now, another main highlight of this patch is that the Observer building set has officially arrived. So you can now purchase these pieces for 2,500 Solari each from the decor vendors in Arakeen and Harko Village. You can grab the foundations, the floors, the walls, the passageways, the stairs, columns, windows, round structures, and just all of them that were available. This set gives players a new architectural style, so that's great for siege decorators or base building fanatics. And if you happen to miss out on those Twitch drops, you didn't have to fret because they are now available. Now, one other big thing that they added was the new carrier Ornithopter cargo container that they have been promising us. Now, that has been added to the Plastinium tech tier, and it holds 150 slots and 15,000 volume. So that right there is a huge quality of life upgrade for anyone who transfers in and out of the Deep Desert weekly to build a base and to take down a base. That's going to be a huge game changer that I know personally I have been dying for. Also, for vehicles, there's been improvements to treadwheel passenger seats to prevent getting stuck near NPCs, and the Sandcrawler tread schematics now are going to be granting 2 charges when consumed. So that is also something that it's a little change, but it makes complete sense. Moving on to the gameplay and combat section, you can now dash out of stun in the direction you're actually inputting from your keyboard or controller, and Prescience now clears poison stacks without having to be activated first before being poisoned. Also, travel confirmation now shows a storm warning if your destination is in danger. So for all of you like me who have literally loaded into Haga Basin or the desert right into the middle of a sandstorm, no more are we going to have that annoyance. It will actually give us a warning. So that'll be very much appreciated. On to story and new player experience, Atreides players can no longer pick up contracts they already completed under House Harkonnen before betraying, and several quest bugs and story loops have been corrected, including Chapter 2 cinematics triggering multiple times and contract NPC issues. Now, there were some user interface updates as well. A new patch notes highlight pop-up window will appear after major updates. This pop-up is localized and gives you a quick overview of the most important changes. Various UI bugs have also been fixed, including Prescience UI not showing, incorrectly displayed storage icons, communit kill messages showing incorrect information, and enter key not confirming text in menus. Moving on to the fixes category of this patch, there was a ton of them, but one that I saw that was really important was that vehicles can now be recovered with that vehicle backup tool for up to 30 days instead of the initial 72 hours. So in case you're hurting for Solari or you need time to farm that up, you don't feel pressured in order to get that done. You will have time to get your Thopter or your buggy or whatever was destroyed back. And that pretty much wraps up everything in patch 1.2.30.0 for the Dune Awakening public test client. Character transfers are the star of the update, but there's a ton of polish and fixes that will make the live version feel much smoother once it lands. If you found this breakdown helpful, remember to hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications to keep updated on all of our latest content. And please let me know in the comments, what do you think about the character transfer system? Are you planning on moving worlds once it goes live? What do you think? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and remember guys, keep your still suits tight and your water discipline tighter. See you in the next one. Bye!
The dunes are quiet, winds don't howl the same, footprints are fading. Where we carved our names, but I hear a whisper underneath the sand, a pulse of something waiting, reaching for our hands. And though the desert sleeps tonight, I see sparks beneath the twilight. Hold your breath, don't look away. A storm of hope is on its way. So raise your eyes to the endless sky. The sun will rise, we will testify. Though the desert is empty, the heartbeat remains. Dunes awaken, it's calling our names. We're not done. No, we're not done. A new beginning's just begun. The echoes linger of the battles we knew, dreams half buried, friends gone askew. I see the caravan returning from the shade, 1,000 voices. This is our crusade. The silence isn't where we end, it's just the breath before we mend. Feel the dunes begin to shake. Tomorrow's ours for us to make. So raise your eyes to the endless sky. The sun will rise, we will testify. Though the desert is empty, the heartbeat remains. Dunes awaken, it's calling our names. We're not done. No, we're not done. The new beginning's just begun. There's fire buried in the dust. There's strength in every one of us. A second dawn is breaking through. The sands wait for me and you. So raise your eyes, let the whole world see. There's a future here, you and me. Though the desert is empty, the promise remains. Dunes awaken, it's burning again. We're not done. No, we're not done. This rising sun has just begun.